And we are just wrapping up here with the press conference with the Utah Pride Center. We have the couple, the very first couple who got married here in the state of Utah. And in fact, Fox 13 was the first channel, the only TV station to get this exclusive video of this couple. In fact, they're going to join us live right now and talk to us about the emotions and what they're feeling. And this is Michael Ferguson and this is Seth Anderson.
Yes.
Again, Fox 13 had exclusive us live now. Guys, what does this mean to you? What does this day mean to you right now?
It's hard to put it into words because there's so many thoughts and emotions that are racing right now. I mean, the bottom line is that whether people realize it or not, everybody wins today. Everybody has won. It's a new day of fairness. It's a new day of equality. It's a new day of dignity for the state of Utah, and everybody wins when that happens.
You guys were telling me earlier you had to literally drop everything you were doing, close up shop today, and come down here. Explain the urgency, the rush to get down here and get this done.
As we've heard, there's stuff in the works right now to put a shutdown on this as we speak. We knew that was going to happen, but we didn't know how quickly that would happen. And so we knew time was of the essence and that we had to hurry if we wanted to be legally married in the state where we live. And we hurried down.
Now, you two were kind enough to let us in to witness your marriage ceremony. Tell us about your willingness to let the media in and to share this with the state and with the world.
This is our greatest joy. We want to shout it from the rooftops. We're in love and we're committed, and we feel like it's this amazing blessing that we get to participate in this institution, and we want everybody to have that right.
Anything else you guys want to share quickly?
We're so happy, and I am so proud to be in Utah right now, and with everybody else who's here. It's a celebration of joy and love.
Okay, great. Thank you very much. And again, you just heard from the very first same-sex couple here in Utah to get married today. Since we've been here, there have been about 3 or 4 and counting same-sex couples that are, again, dropping everything they've had on their schedules today to come down here to get this done, because at this point it's unclear whether or not a stay will be issued or ordered, stopping this process. And again, Fox 13.
There was a rush. In fact, Fox 13's Annie Cutler is there, and this rush just continues. Annie?
This rush is continuing, Bob, and you asked me a question earlier in the show. The building is scheduled to remain open until 5 o'clock, so still standard hours, but people are rushing in. We've got bystanders, spectators, and you just saw some video of Dubakis and his partner just married officially by Salt Lake Mayor Ralph Becker, so that was what all the cheering was about. Now, as I said earlier, we've had now I think upwards of about at least a dozen couples that have come into this county building to get their marriage licenses and to get married. Some still waiting for family. Some didn't want to wait. They weren't sure what was going on with whether or not a stay was going to happen or not. But joining me live now is a Salt Lake couple that just got married today. In fact, they were married, but they got their official licenses. And so if you can see them, this is Romy and Michelle, and easy to remember those names. Tell us about the emotions and what meaning this day has for you, Michelle.
Oh, it's crazy. I don't even still know what to think. I was at work. She texted me and said what was going on, and I said, let's go downtown. And we got here and did this, and I'm gonna cry so hard later, but I feel kind of numb right now. Like, is it real? Is it real?
You know what? It is real. Can one of you read what it says on the marriage certificate there for us?
It says, Mr. Michelle Ann Muir of Salt Lake City and Romy Francis Harrelson of Salt Lake City are legally married in Utah, basically is what it says.
So what are you going to be doing? What's next for you two now?
Everyday life. Same thing we've been doing for the last 3 years together, taking out the garbage, mowing the lawn, walking the dogs.
And you're actually, you're obviously being friendly with the media today and talking with us live on television. How important is it for you and your marriage to have this be seen by others today?
Oh, it's hugely important. It's hugely important to let everybody know that we're just like everybody else.
Great, thank you. And we're going to try to grab Dubakis here. We're doing a live interview. Sir, you just got married officiated by the mayor. Tell us about how monumental this is for you.
This says to Utah families, to so many Utah families with children, that they're not second-class citizens. And as you see gay families wandering through the shopping malls during this time of year, to kneel down to those families and say, you're not second-class families. Your families equal just like every other family. It's a good message, and it's very Utah to be like that.
Now, some couples were saying, yes, this shows that gay couples, same-sex couples are not secondary class citizens, but they had to drop everything they were doing. Some got married without their friends and family. It was kind of a rush job. Do you have a response to their opinions of that?
You know, we waited, Stephen and I waited 27 years, so we wanted to do it as soon as possible. And I've always thought weddings were a little too planned, so 45 minutes notice, that was just about perfect.
And what are your thoughts? I know all of you are keeping your fingers crossed that a stay is not ordered and that this process is not halted.
You know, whether there's a stay or not, and by the way, to the governor who tried to stop the marriage, I guess we won't be getting a wedding gift from you, but nonetheless, the momentum is here. This is going to happen all across America, and whether there's a quick stay or not, all of these wonderful families and all of these fabulous children deserve the nod of saying that they're real families just like everybody else.
And what kind of a symbol is it to you to see people dropping everything they've had on their calendars to rush down here in the show of support?
If somebody is in love, people watching are in love, and somebody said, all right, you can get married, but you have this window of opportunity, what could you be doing that would prevent that? I mean, it was a window. Maybe the window will stay open, maybe it won't, but there's a lot of us that wanted to jump on the opportunity.
But you see this as a long time coming then for the state of Utah?
Yeah, and I think it's going to be remarkable how little changes. Things are going to be just fine. Nobody is going to bother any or force any religion to do anything they don't want to do. It's just a civil law, like so many, that says there should not be discrimination. I think everybody's in favor of that.
Okay, we appreciate your time, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
We've heard from a lot of people here at the county building today, gay couples, lesbian couples, representative of our state here. So it just goes to show how many people have been out to support. And again, we appreciate your time. Congratulations. And you know, these same-sex couples keep telling me that they were hoping a day like this would come, but they had no idea, certainly unexpected, that this was going to happen today. In fact, these two ladies had to wait to actually get married after they got their certificate. They were waiting for family and friends to show up. Joining me live are both of their fathers. Step up, gentlemen. Tell me about what it was like to watch your daughters get married.
It was, first of all, it was the most spontaneous thing I've ever seen in our family. So, I'm in shock, and I'm just thinking, wow, that's not what I was planning on doing. And so to be here to support my daughter, and it's really exciting.
Lots of emotions. What is it like for you as a father to see, you know, your daughter being able to marry the person that she loves and the happiness?
I'm just extremely happy for her. I mean, I know that this is the way she is, that's what she wants, and so I'm here to support her. That's all I can do is love and support my daughter. And now I have a new daughter-in-law, and I'm very happy about it.
All right, gentlemen, thank you so much for your time. Throughout the afternoon, during our live shots, you've been hearing lots of applause, lots of cheering. It's happening about every 5 minutes or so, and that's because every 5 minutes or so, a marriage is sealed. You know, the mayor, Ralph Becker, has been here, and he's ordaining and locking down as many marriages as he can this afternoon. And I was just told in my ear that there are hundreds of people in line and that they are going to try to accommodate everyone tonight. So it does not look like the scene is going to be wrapping up anytime soon. Joining me live right now is a couple, Elisa and Amber. How long have you guys been in line?
About an hour.
Since 4:30.
Yeah.
Okay. And how do you feel that they're trying to accommodate you and staying open late so you both can get married tonight?
Wonderful.
I think they're doing the best they can.
Yeah.
Thank
We
you.
really appreciate them.
And what has been the atmosphere and the energy been like up
So
here?
happy. Everybody is so excited and so happy to have this time together.
The support's amazing.
What is it like to be surrounded with so many other same-sex couples wanting to do the same thing, Mike?
Awesome. Just awesome. It's so nice to see Utah coming out.
I'm proud to live in Utah.
Well, you heard it from them, proud to live in Utah. And we are here in the second story. We've got two men here. We're going to take this live from Mayor Ralph Becker. Getting me speak.
Do you, Weston Clark, and in Mark, to be your legal wedded spouse, to have and to hold, honor and cherish?
I do.
Do you, Brandon Mark, take Weston Clark to be your legal wedded spouse, to have and to hold, to love, honor, and cherish.
I do.
In the power vested in me as mayor of Salt Lake City, under the laws of the state of Utah, I declare you legally married.
Whispering "I love you" to each other. What was that like just for you right now, getting married by the mayor?
It's unbelievable. I can't believe that it's happening here in Utah, but it's a great thing, and I just can't believe it. It's overwhelming.
And the mayor is your friend, right? So what was it like to have a friend and the mayor be part of this special day for you?
It's amazing. I love that the mayor was able to do that and that was willing to do it. I love living in Salt Lake City. It's an amazing city with amazing leadership, and I can't be more proud.
And Mayor Becker, we've been wanting to get you all afternoon. Tell us about what this day means for you and the fact that you're here trying to officiate as many ceremonies as you can.
Well, marriage is always special, and when under the laws of the state of Utah, I can formalize that commitment and that love between two people. It is such an honor and joy, and today's special.
Obviously, you were a supporter of this ban being struck down.
I am thrilled that the rule of law in Utah now allows for this marriage.
And I can't help but to notice your lips are quivering a little bit. You're very emotional here right now, too.
Sure. Well, you know, what's more to people than being able to express themselves through marriage? And when they're friends like this, it's fabulous.
We appreciate it. You heard from the most recent same-sex couple to get married. We took it live on TV for you. You heard from the mayor himself, and his eyes were watery, his lips were quivering, so certainly emotional for him as well, officiating as many of these ceremonies as he can. So as we've said it before, all of the action right now at 547 is upstairs on the second floor of the county building, and there's still numerous couples still in line waiting to get into the